Morning all, we're on a big day for the Fruit and Nut Village. It's tree planting season. We've started loading our vehicles. So we've got there you go, something to avoid. We're just loading up the cars with loads of tools. We've got some posts so far. So this is the beginning of the winter period of planting a load of trees, and we're planning to plant 200 trees, 200 fruit trees, to go along with our existing 600 trees over 3 sort of district areas in the West Midlands and across 47 sites. So stay tuned and see what we get up to. Here we go. So we're just unloading all the cars and we're on site, and we'll put all the stakes over here, cages here, about 25 stakes, and then more cages over here and plants. How many trees are we planting today, Rob?
12 trees, loads
12
of bushes.
12 trees,
40 bushes?
40 bushes, and things like gooseberries,
red currant, gelder, joster. We've got the juniper, communalis. We've got an apricot, 2 apricots.
apricot trees,
quince going in.
Quince tree.
And this one's the Judas tree.
Oh, what?
Judas tree.
Judas. What fruit is that? Is it an apple?
It's edible leaves.
Oh, cool.
I don't think we've got any apples today. What else have we got? Oh, we've got the almonds. Got an almond going in.
Yeah.
So the posts are all ready. Positions are marked out. We've just got to get people to turn up and start digging the holes.
Great.
Which we anticipate in about 45 minutes.
Okay, so 45 minutes to go, and people start turning up, and we'll show you the planting.
And once the trees are planted, we're going to look at caging them as well. So some of them are going to have cages put on them. Got loads of cage over there. So it's trees in, sorry, holes dug, then we'll plant the trees, then we'll put the posts in the cages where appropriate, and in the afternoon, after we've had our food, we will be planting the bushes wherever there's space. So these are all the plants over here. Most of that looks like bush, sorry. The trees are tiny at the moment, they're just in these bags and in little containers. So most of what you're looking at there is bushes.
Alright, we started planting the trees, so this is the first stage. We've got a post in the middle, and we've just been cutting out around a little area. Then we'll lift that turf up, and that gives us the start of a hole to put the tree in.
What tree is it?
Okay, so we've got our hole, and other people are sort of milling around, digging holes. We've got a guy over there getting the breaker bar. So that's a big steel bar that's used to dislodge any rubble if we ever find that at the bottom of holes.
But could you shift it for me?
Good looking hole down there.
Still a bit small.
And there's people digging all the way up here. It's a big area. So there's about 5 people up that end. I'd say there's about 10 people up this end, and we've got 12 trees and a load of bushes as well to plant, so we'll keep you up to date when the first bush goes in. Okay, so we've dug our hole, and while we're waiting for the trees to be allocated, I'll just show you around. We'll just walk through part of the forest garden. So there's someone digging up there. 12 new trees, a couple of dozen probably bushes to go in, berry bushes. And we pruned all these apple trees. You can see a video where we pruned them, and so you can get pruning tips, and they're looking absolutely amazing. They're about 14 years old, big one over there, and that's just a public footpath that goes along, so people can see us doing the work and join in over the years. And it will look absolutely incredible in April. We'll try and get it down here in April. And there's the big ant hill. And then more holes being dug up here, so more trees being planted. There's a magic cabbage. And then there's another ant hill there. Right, so a tree going in down there. This is the wilder end.
The wilder end.
Oh wow, a lot more activity up here, so this will be where the main focus is. And this is where the most space is, I guess. So all of this was brambles, and the brambles are being cut back. It's a good hole, Jeff. He's going for it, making a big hole there. Okay. Even more people, so made a little bit of a hole in the brambles here. Cool, this must have been a lot of work. See where the brambles are being cut back, and then trees going in there, and then a load of wood chip will go around it to help keep the brambles back. So just reclaiming this end of the forest garden, I think. Oh wow. Oh, you got a big load of rubble there. There's a load of brick.
Definitely like some floor or something, isn't it?
Yeah, a bit of building, a bit of concrete. Cool.
Yeah, I think that I could hear it again.
So they've really opened this area out even since I was last here. So more paths going around the back. This is kind of the border fence here. Oh wow, my goodness me, another hole there. So wow, this is seriously cool. It's been really developed, this area. That's the fence going along there. That's sort of the perimeter of these trees here. Cool. Still a lot more room for stuff to go in up this end.
Oh, look at it, oh, then loads.
Yeah. Loads going on up this end, the less developed end. And then as we get further in, back into the forest garden up here. Ah, what's gone on here? Something's been sprinkled on here. That looks like fungus. And then this looks like a mulch of pine, and it's all this bed. Oh, hello. You came?
Daddy, it's your car.
Hello, darling. Look at all these holes people are digging. Have you found Ben?
No, not
Should we go and find Ben? My boys have just arrived. They said they might come, and so that's good because there's other kids here to play with. So it'll be nice. They'll often getting involved with these planting days. So we'll keep you up to date. Anyway, that's a nice walk through. All right, we've got our first tree ready to plant. You can try it in the hole if you want. They're hanging fire until all of the trees have been allocated. So it's quite a big tree.
So it's a cherry sweetheart colt.
Cherry. There you go. Very nice. So cherry tree going in. It'd be good to have a bit of variation because it's mainly big apple trees in here. So
Yeah.
okay, looking good. Well, we'll have a look at the trees when they all start getting planted. Okay, so we're putting in the mycorrhiza, which is this powder. mycorrhizal powder that goes around the roots, and that we put in with every tree we plant, and it just means it's going to have a better chance of bonding in with its environment, and it works in symbiosis to help the tree bring up and identify all the micronutrients it needs, and just gives it a better start in life.
Is it a fungus?
It's fungus, yeah, mycorrhizal fungus. So, I mean, that'll give the tree a huge start in life, just doing that alone. So just burying it in with all the soil. Well done. And then after this is planted, we'll be putting a metal cage around it and wooden posts just to secure it. Because we're in such a public area, there is that risk of vandalism. Also,
put the post in at the same time as the tree, or put the tree in and then bang the post in?
That's it, yeah, what you said afterwards. Put the posts in afterwards. So that's the first tree going in of the new year. First of 200 that we're going to be planting in around the area this winter.
Making heavy weather of it.
Well done. Yeah, it's never easy to get that last little bit. There we go. So I'll leave her to finish off that tree, and we'll show you all the others as they get planted. Morning.
Morning.
You right? This is our tree going in. You planting a tree, Dan?
Yeah, I was.
If you put your mycorrhizal stuff in.
You helped put the mycorrhiza in, didn't you, Dan? Yeah?
Yeah, but I want to get
Well done. So around here. Well done.
Do you want to help plant a tree, darling?
Change a bit more soil,
where
doesn't
we're
it?
going to be, and then we'll just get other people on it.
Okay, let's take the label off.
Hi.
I
I
don't want to
live.
leave labels on. I'll show you. Okay, and do you want to pull? Can you pull that bit? There you go.
So what's that tree that you've put in there?
The black Worcester pear.
Black Worcester pear.
Yeah.
Good one. You planted a pear tree.
Yeah.
Do you think there'll be a partridge sitting in this tree one day?
Maybe for lucky.
Huh? What?
Here we go. So we've got a pear tree and a cherry tree in so far. I'll just show you what the boys are up to. The older boys, they come back through here into the more sort of tunnel system and hang out. Hello. What are you up to?
We're making a home.
You're making a what?
Home.
Home. For what? Oh, nice. Okay. Where's it going to go?
Yeah.
In there.
I'm inside it.
You're making a little den in there. Good one. Okay. Leave them to make in their den, and we'll go and have a look at some of the other trees that people are planting. The sun is coming out, and do you know what? It's such a relief. It's been such a cloudy, miserable, dark sort of start to the winter. It's really nice to have this sun coming out now. There's a hive of activity now. People are starting to get the posts and collect the wooden posts to put around the tree. So there's normally a couple of posts either side of the tree that will bang in using a big metal thing, post driver, and then we normally hammer on some staples to secure a cage around the outside. Here we go, another tree going in. Hello. What tree have you got? Do you know?
I don't know. It is a cherry.
Cherry tree?
Summer Sun Colt.
Summer Sun Colt. It's the variety. Very nice.
Or Macon Colt.
Okay. It's good to have more stone fruit in, because it's saying it's mainly apple trees here at the moment.
Right.
Quite mature apple trees. Okay, great. Carry on.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll go and see some other trees, see what they're planting. Okay, so it looks like there's one going in the ground here. What have you got there, Jeff?
I don't know what it is, let's see. It's an apricot.
Apricot.
Golden glow.
What was it? Golden glow?
Apricot.
Apricot. An apricot tree, Oliver. Do you know the yellow fruit? He's mainly only had dried apricots, really.
Do you want to hold it, Oliver, while I fill the hole? Yeah, keep it straight for me.
So this is actually quite an important job, holding the tree steady while it's filled.
Hold it.
Well done. You hold it, darling. You're doing such a good job. Well done. That's the important job, because you're holding it steady.
Keep holding it.
Here we go. There's someone with some posts. So I saw he'd put in the mycorrhiza around the roots, and he's gently stepping it in, pressing it down, and he's got a helper doing half the work for him, so he's got an easy ride there. Here we go. So this one's already gone in, and they're going after the posts already.
Well, I'm waiting now for...
Do you know if you've got one cage or two going around this one?
I don't.
This one is an almond tree. Oh, cool. So St. Julian A rootstock. And if you put the posts really close together like that, or even a bit close together, you can get one cage round, or maybe more like there, or slightly further apart, and you get two. So we'll see if he's going for one cage or two there. This is what we're after. That's what it'll end up being like. So we've got quite a lot more people coming, probably around 20-30 people now. Normally find that people start to join in as the session gets going. You're right.
Clear the ground so
Yeah. So here we've got a little gang of people here.
they still go wrong.
What is it you're planting? What is it?
Prunus. Oh.
A gauge violet. What's that, Rob? What's a gauge?
Subclass of plum.
It's a plum tree.
It's not, it's a gauge.
You said it was a subclass of plum.
Yeah, but it's a gauge.
Green gauge?
Definitely different.
I've heard green.
Same but different. I'm calling it a plum
They're
tree.
always green, yeah.
Green gauge, maybe.
The unshined eye.
Oh. Yeah, exactly. Okay, and there's one to go in here. Apricot tree. So that one's an apricot. Right. So looking good. I'll keep you up to date. The boys have found a better den, and just go on, run after him. Let's go and have a look at this den. Go on, run, run, run. difficult. He's the youngest is in wellies. It's difficult to run in wellies, especially when they've got a bit of mud on them. Where is it? Oh, you're kidding me! I didn't even see you. Wow. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a really good den, isn't it? What do you think, Oliver?
Good.
Is it any good?
Come in.
Can he come in? What if he squeezes in?
Well, you can go in there if you want. It is safe there.
Can he squeeze in?
I can go out of back.
Go on then, you go in the back.
That's the workplace at the back, where we hide and eat and make tools back there.
Wow, look at you in there. Cool, boys, well done. Good den.
Smile, you guys. Smile.
Hey, Mum's found them. She's taking pictures. Right, lovely day, nice and sunny. Lots of trees being planted for the fruit and nut village.
I do actually. You remember Joe? He was volunteer. Can't do anything.
Oh,
So he's doing
teenager in the wild.
useless teenager thing.
Well
Yeah,
done.
it's quite embarrassing
And he loves hazard as well. He loves to.
to just sort of be sitting here doing nothing.
Teenager in the wild. He's hurt himself. How did you hurt yourself?
It's also quite embarrassing. I don't know, I woke up after going to the gym and my back was hurting quite badly. And then
Oh.
it was alright the other day. I couldn't turn my head very far that way. Did
Ooh.
a pull up on a girder
No.
in a car
Explain it
park.
more. Ran in a multi-storey car park, jumped, grabbed hold of the girder,
I did the
and
pull
then
up
pulled
successfully.
and then did a
And then I landed
for about 3
Oh.
seconds.
and I thought I herniated my spine.
And then we went to get him some trainers, and he was like that. Can't move. And I had to.
Oh no. Have you pulled a muscle in your neck or your shoulder?
Yeah, yes. It just means that I basically can't really,
Function.
it's sort of disabled me.
Hot
I can't
bath.
move.
Have a hot bath.
Yeah, he did
Get a
that
hot
last night.
water bottle on. Get a hot water bottle on it,
Mm.
and
Did
then
that yesterday, like he was in the trainer shop, and
Ooh.
I was saying, "You've got to choose some trainers because we've got about an hour to do this." He was just standing there like that, and then I had to
Oh,
run off
no.
to Boots and get like deep heat and heat patches and all of that because he couldn't move.
So bad.
And
I
was
honestly,
That's
I couldn't
horrible.
even pick out the
Yeah.
trainers from the
I know.
shelf.
oh no, I've done that before.
But he's volunteering for his DOV at the moment, so he has to be here.
I'm trying to rack up the hours.
Next
but
week
there's
he'll
nothing I
actually
can
be,
do.
or the week after, he'll actually be
Oh,
useful.
you're doing Duke of Edinburgh's. I did mine, got my bronze. The only thing I remember was having to go on a very long walk with a rucksack.
Yeah. Oh,
Can't-
he's got an expedition in a few months' time, but he's got to rack up 4 hours of volunteering each month. So he's going to come down here and help.
I
This is his
also
first
Great.
one.
doing it.
Oh, at least you're here.
Yeah.
What is it you're doing here? What's the
We are
I'm
clearing.
watching.
We're clearing
team effort?
this strip all the way down here to mark out a kind of, I guess, a boundary to the plot altogether, I guess, and also
Okay.
sort of a way of a pathway. And it's
Pathway.
going all the way to the bush. He just wants a more. It's obviously been trodden down quite a lot, so it's obviously a sort of a thoroughfare. as it were.
Okay. So you're making a pathway
And using the
by
other-
clearing the grass.
just scalp-
Are you planting anything here?
No, we're not planting anything.
Ah.
We're just scalping it for now
Okay.
to make it a bit clearer.
Oh, great. Okay.
On the 22nd on a Monday, and then he might have to go on a Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just
It's going to be a mammoth job to maintain this. No, she didn't grow up on it.
Do you want to come with me?
All right, I can hear some bashing going on. That was nice. So I heard a bit of a story back there about the young guy. He's doing his Duke of Edinburgh's award, and he's volunteering here as part of it. But he said he'd hurt himself, so he was just helping his mum best he could. Right, I'm following the bashing, and that's the post driver. So the first posts are going in, and this is one of the most important things to do. The planting of the tree itself is only a very small part of the work. Here we go, we're at the very edge of the forest garden, so all the activities up there, and then this is the outlying crew. So you're putting one cage on or two?
Sorry?
Are you going with 1 or 2 cages?
Not sure yet.
Okay.
Probably 2.
Well, I'll get it level.
Well, there's Steve now doing his red wine. That's okay.
There we go, that looks nice and level, and they'll be pretty solid. And then we'll have a metal cage going around that one, like this sort of thing, attached with staples. So they're going on to the next one around here. Putting the posts in there. So this is the first post driving team. Oh, here we go. Looks like they've got their production run. So they've got the runner, they've got a running boy bringing in posts. It's taking the posts over there. There's the driving team over here. There's one person to hold the tree away. It looks like there's another person doing the post driving on their own, but you'd normally have 2 people on the post driver if you need to. What's that doing?
Pomegranate.
Pomegranate. Oh wow.
Molar.
Is that going to be a tree? Pomegranate.
It's a reasonably hardy tree. These are hot position to ripen large, well-flavoured fruits.
Cool. So a pomegranate tree. Yeah, it's tiny though. Tiny little.
Yeah, there's enough sun here. There's an oak tree there.
Is that an oak tree over there?
Just put those new ones in, some of those are oaks.
Oh.
I haven't really thought of it. Shade, have they?
Oh, he normally does.
No, people just put those in.
Oh, those are oaks, the new ones.
Yeah.
Okay. They won't, because there's other. It's been pointed out that there's 3 new oak trees. They won't grow massive because of the trees overshading them. They will be.
They're willing 400 years time.
They'll. Yeah. Well, in 100 years' time. So we'll leave these guys to it to do the post driving. So that's underway. That's the second tree that they've put some posts around, and then they'll come around with the cages and put the cages on, so we can show you that work when they're starting it. And yeah, we'll just keep you up to date. All right, I found the second post driving team, so let's go and have a look at them. We're further into the forest garden.
Hang on, there's get one on
not
each
so
side.
much on the
There you
edge
go,
of it.
your side, George.
Yeah, and they're doing the proper method here where you get one on each side. Having just one person do it them on their own is quite tough
Sure, Rob.
physically.
Great for your dog today.
Happy New Year to you, any guys? You're nice.
It's nice whenever people walk past, we normally know them and say hello.
Oh, where are we going with this?
You just need to keep it up right now. Just put down on the walking thing called walking too. Well, two dogs, so. And again. But I mean, I do get another dog. I mean, not the job. I mean, the walk to the stage, and then walk. 5 to 7 miles in the day.
There's always that fear, isn't there?
Give it a little wiggle. How we doing? Bit more?
Yeah, a little bit more, I reckon.
I'll let the lead out. And set it in everywhere. I don't know, it was just what she said. It's where your supervisory judgment is coming in.
Where's the kids?
That looks about right.
The den.
They've run off.
I'm on the other side.
No, I was only 2 years old. Oh, now she's team decision.
Let's all have a wobble, shall we?
Let's have a look. Whoa! That needs to go in a bit more.
Why did you do that?
Needs to go in a lot more, I'd say.
It was all right till you wobbled it.
That's why we're wobbling it. Hand you okay? Yeah. Right.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Life's about a pig. About the scandal with the post office.
Is it going in?
I went back to my letters
Not
that I wrote.
substantially, no.
Probably 15, 16 years ago.
Here we go. Looks like we've got a crack team on the second post driving, so we'll leave them to it. We just need to bash that far enough into the ground so that it doesn't wobble too much and it's really solid. So then when you hammer in the staples to keep the cage on, the post isn't going to move so much. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. Oh, we've started off a coffee break, I think a bit early as well. But the kids seem to have started it off and everyone's followed. So the kids have got some hot chocolate. I've got a cup of tea. Left the tea bag in. We're having a bit of a breakaway coffee break.
Oh yes, I had to look after my oldest daughter went to Ireland with a little chap. So I was on dog and cat duty.
Do you fancy doing a water run, Mike, as soon as the teas are done?
Yeah, I'm going to get some water.
Because we're going to be like, it's going to come noon, we'll only have one water, but I think we might need it.
It's coffee break time. Check out what we've got today.
We'll just have a break and we'll, if you like, maybe you and
some
a couple of other people.
Curried
like,
dal
we'll
and
have cake
vegetables.
after the break. We'll get you and a couple of others just to go
Loads
around.
of food.
There's about 3 or 4 more trees, I
When you
think.
sing your wassail,
Hello.
what do you sing?
I won't be doing that.
Who's singing then?
I've got some professionals in.
Oh, we've got professionals. Okay.
What organisation's done the food? Is it junk food?
I don't know really. What organisation's done the food?
It's me.
It's from Deliveroo.
It's what?
Yeah, it's from Deliveroo.
A Deliveroo
Yeah.
organisation.
Yeah.
Right, it looks like lentil. Is it spicy lentil?
It's pretty mild.
It's mild. So is it Asian food then?
Yes, yes.
Okay, yeah, and it's lorry today, isn't it? Is it Asian festival today?
Well, Ben says it's yummy.
Hello.
Right, I'm going to dash. See, I might come to the old wassail.
Yeah, you always nearly
It
come.
might be a bucket list type thing for me, so.
Oh, mind your food on the floor. There's a dog running around.
I was talking in context. I've hurt my fist, and I've said to these guys that I'm saving my energy because my garden was flooded. But I'm just saying hello. So I'm not okay, right,
Time to do that.
The man who just came.
Prices have gone up again.
I want him to sign in.
Would you care for some food? Yeah. Well, Jenny,
Who made this then?
Deliveroo.
Thank you very much.
Looks like a soup kitchen. Everybody starts somewhere.
You have to wait for everyone.
There we go. So the food was donated by a local group called the Incredible Surplus, and it was cooked up by a local volunteer that's kindly brought it along. Put it on and then record the lunch right on a bit low on battery. Do an ambient mingling.
I normally give a power pack.
I did Carissa and butter bean the other
Yeah, just 6 years as a vegan, so I've got a bit of practice with the old lentil. Yeah, I've just backtracked a bit now.
I need to crack the lentil. I haven't cracked the lentil yet. So that's my next yeah, and I've got loads of them. I just haven't quite to it yet.
I've never really.
You can see he's getting every single last bit out of that pan. You do well.
Taking all the efforts. Joe, I wasn't going to eat, but I thought someone made all the effort. It's only respectful, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
I think that would make
Do the spicy bits
Totally missed out.
I bet you're pleased about this.
Ben wants some more. Ben wants some more.
You're going to soak it first.
Yeah, it's good. Good turnout there. We haven't done much work there.
I can't tell you how pleased I am with this site.
12 trees.
And then what? Water, just water with it.
What do you like the most about it? What's changed?
Well, I do try and look forward in life myself, and I can see that really I like to keep the past and the brambles back. So really, I can see I've got my whole
Have you done a load of that bramble clearing up
Yeah,
there?
well, it's going to be. The trouble is, you see, I was nagging Rob. He doesn't realise he's actually doubled this site. So it's going to be. You need like a team of about 10 people once a week to keep it, particularly little beds.
There's a lot. Yeah. When it starts to whoosh up in spring, summer this year.
But that's I love it. You see, because that's going to
kind
be
of like around May can be a bit of a busy time.
It will be, but that's fine because I've got my work planned out for the year.
I think that's going to be the key with the lentil.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's spicy enough. With a bit of kick, otherwise I'll be. It'll be too bland.
You know, regularly push slightly changing
You've got dinner in your hair.
You put it in your hair. Oh.
Yeah, well, you know, they still need holes.
Mama, come in. Hit a woman in the head. Hit you in the head.
Just potato that one.
You've been enjoying your food?
Get away from me.
Here we go. First cage going on. Check it out. So we're actually here where they were digging out, I don't know what, a new row, new boardler.
It seems to be much bigger than the other ones.
Yeah, I wonder if we've got a small one. We've got a small cage.
Is that a single one on its own?
Yeah, it's a single cage.
Okay. Yeah, you could. Oh, you could probably find a smaller one that fits better.
I mean, it seems a shame to have to double it up quite a lot.
It's alright, you can double it up if it fits. We've doubled things up before.
Hold it. Who's my holder, please?
You got it. No, they're nice trees,
you might need to double it up a little bit more, because if you look at the other side, although it will squish as well.
Yes.
It will squish to a certain extent. So you want a good,
I mean, do you want it tight too?
good half foot at the bottom, so you can get your elbow right under. That's good. Keep my foot under it.
He's not near this one.
Should have put that underneath it.
Yeah.
Just move it.
This one's going to be a dangler.
Or
Fingers.
across, sort of diagonal.
Yeah, that's what I've done with all the others.
Yeah.
There's one of these in King's Heath Park, Judas Street.
You normally have to brace the top one, put your hand on the other side of the pole, because it's a bit more.
Indeed, that's what I've done with all the other ones, but as you were doing it, I didn't feel it necessary.
You got it, yeah?
And then it's a lot easier at the bottom, because it's already braced against the ground.
Yep, indeed. Oh, sorry, you're talking to the machine.
Yeah.
Sorry, you need to edit all that like that.
So I'll keep it in.
There's a bit of transcript on.
Is it all in line from top to bottom? Is it in a perfect line? Is it all
we'll be able
neat?
to squidge it in. We'll be able to squidge it in. It'll be alright, won't it? It'll be alright. You got this, haven't you? Yeah, I think it'll be alright. I think this will be fine. You could do it in French. You could do a...
Here we go, next staple going in. It's a fiddly process that you have to take a little bit of time getting used to. And once you've got a few under your belt, it gets a bit easier.
It's looking good,
There
this
we
is.
go. So once this side's on, normally do one in the middle as well, and then once that side's on, we'll go around this other side, and then it's just a case of sort of pushing it in, squidging it against, and they'll have their frame on. So that's good, protecting the trees. We don't just put them in the ground and plant them, we protect them and maintain them for the future as well, for the foreseeable future. So we're here in these orchards caring after these trees in the spring, summer, winter, mulching, pruning, weeding. We look after them after we've planted them. So what's going on here, Rob? What's being planted?
I've just got to do things here at the moment, really. I'm trying to lay them all out so we... things.
So this will be where they're planting all these berry bushes, tons and tons of berry bushes. And Rob's just laying them out. And my battery's running out, so I'll see if I can show you any shots at the end. Putting the cages on the trees, planting a big old row of berry bushes, and everyone's enjoying themselves with the sunny weather.
Rob, have you got any wire?
No.
Any string?
No, maybe. Ask me when I'm ready.
Okay, so all these berry bushes have been laid out in a big long line, loads of berry bushes, and everyone's getting stuck in, putting them in the ground. They're putting a third of a packet of the mycorrhiza on the roots of these berry bushes, and you can see everyone's getting stuck in. And I can show you the tree. The finished tree is here. It's been stapled on. And that looks pretty good. The only finishing touch really is to put the bike tyres in to sort of hold it. Got some bike tyres that will help put in either side to hold it in the middle.
This one's too low as well.
Like this one, the bike tyre. Yeah, it's a little bit low, that one.
Well, these are both last year's, aren't they? So.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. And then where's the new one that you're bashing in?
We've just.
Microising the hole first.
First one going in. Getting the mycorrhiza in.
Below the plant.
Below the plant, yeah. Up on the hole.
Here we go. Cages are on up the other end, putting the bike ties in to secure the tree in the middle, protect it from the wind. And